It was a Friday evening when I came home earlier than usual, the kind of ordinary night where routine masks the storm beneath. And as I entered the bedroom, I saw her on the phone, suitcase half-zipped on the bed, her voice soft, playful, too intimate for the man she claimed was just a friend. And when she turned and noticed me standing there, she didn't flinch, didn't stumble. Instead, she straightened her back and with a strange confidence announced, "I'm going away for the weekend with my ex," as if daring me to challenge her, as if craving the chaos of a fight. But instead of giving her the drama she expected, instead of shouting or begging, I let a silence stretch between us so heavy it made her swallow. And then I spoke two calm words that shattered the arrogance she wore on her face. "Good choice," I said, my voice steady, my eyes locked on hers, and in that instant her smile cracked, her hand froze on the suitcase zipper, because she couldn't read me, couldn't decide if I was letting her go or if I was already 3 steps ahead. And the truth was, I was both, because those 2 words weren't surrender. They were a mirror, a revelation that I knew more than she thought, that while she had been weaving her lies, sneaking texts, whispering old confessions to the man she once loved, I had been patient, observant, gathering every message, every call log, every hotel booking, every late-night drive she thought I hadn't noticed, and I had turned them into a weapon far sharper than rage, the truth. And while she thought she was in control, I had already spoken to my lawyer, secured the house, drained the accounts, and placed the proof of her betrayal neatly in a folder labeled Weekend Plans, ready to be revealed at the perfect moment. So when she walked out that door the next morning, suitcase rolling behind her, forcing a smirk she no longer believed in, I didn't stop her, I didn't argue, I simply repeated those 2 words, "Good choice," and watched her falter for just a second, watched her wonder if she had made the gravest mistake of her life. And while she spent her weekend with him, tangled in nostalgia and lust, I spent mine dismantling the world she thought she owned, cutting her off from the life she had built on my back. And when she returned Sunday night, exhausted but smiling, expecting to slip back into routine as if nothing had changed, she found the locks replaced, her phone service cut, her accounts emptied, and a single envelope taped to the door containing photographs of her weekend, screenshots of her texts, and at the bottom of the stack, in my handwriting, the same 2 words, "Good choice." And that was the moment her world collapsed, the moment neighbors peeked through curtains to watch her drop to her knees on the porch, suitcase spilling open, tears streaking the same face that had once smirked with confidence. And though she called my name, begged for me to open the door, even screamed promises she knew she couldn't keep, I never answered, because my revenge wasn't in shouting, it was in silence, in letting the truth reveal itself so brutally that she would never recover. And in the weeks that followed, the truth spread further than she imagined. Her ex ghosted her the moment responsibility touched his door. Her employer received the evidence I had carefully packaged. Whispers at work turned to scandal, and the friends she thought would comfort her recoiled instead, unwilling to be dragged into the mess she had created, leaving her adrift, hollow, broken, replaying that Friday evening over and over in her mind. The sound of her own announcement colliding with my calm reply, because betrayal cuts deep, but the truth cuts deeper, and she learned too late that my 2 words weren't just a reaction. They were a prophecy, a verdict that revealed her future before it even began. And as I rebuilt my life quietly, free of her lies, stronger without her shadow, I knew she would carry that silence forever, haunted not by what I yelled but by what I didn't, haunted by the way 2 calm words had broken her more completely than rage ever could. And that is the cruelest truth of all. Sometimes revenge doesn't scream, it whispers, and those whispers echo louder in the betrayer's soul than any storm could.